where the change happens. So I want to get really practical about what to do with this anger. And this is not Pinterest, Instagram advice. I purposely didn't try to quote like Harriet Lerner and The Dance of Anger and all these books because I didn't want it to sound really performative. I want to talk about true, real, practical tips. These are mine. Move your body. Your body needs to process the anger. Walk it out, lift, move, shake it out, right? Scream into a pillow and really mobilize that. Shadow box if you have to. I have a punching bag in my garage. So move it, name it. I'm angry. And this alone, saying it, reduces the intensity. And name it around people like me who are going to dive in and get curious about the anger with you and see this as a sacred portal of something deeper. Like, I'm going to sit with you and say, you know what? Your rage is justified. It is sacred. And now we're going to move through it. But I see you. I fucking hear you. One time I remember sitting with a client when she was venting about all the things, family taking away debit card, going to a gas station, not even have money to pump gas. And we just sat there and thought, wow, yeah, that fucking sucks. And you are allowed to be angry over that. You're allowed to be angry that your life is falling apart, that you can't drink, that other people are drinking, right? But we're going to reframe that. Now, the third part here is we're going to get curious. What's underneath, right? What do we do with this anger? We get curious. What's underneath? Is it fear? Is it shame? Is it pain? And then last, we're going to just set one boundary, not 10, one. And create your list of never again. Like, I will never fucking do that again. What you won't tolerate, what you won't do to yourself, what you won't put yourself through. If you're in a place in your life where you're super angry, go home and write a never again list. Never again will I drink my feelings away and end up with a toxic partner. Never again will I take a job that is beneath me because I secretly feel guilty I'm not performing very well because I drink too much. Never again will I find myself at a checkout stand without a credit card or a debit card because my family doesn't trust me, right? You get the point. And this list, this never again list, is how your anger becomes direction. And I want you to recognize that right now in the world, it's fucking okay to be angry. Now, early sobriety is different than the state of the world, right? We got to be really clear on that. In early sobriety, you're going through different stuff. Your life is radically changing. So this conversation is different for people who've been sober a while. When you're newly sober, you're really cleaning out a lot of old baggage and shit. But overall, for women, I want us to have the permission to be angry and allow that to mobilize us to see it as sacred without getting labeled as a bitch. I mean, you don't need to become calm and #unbothered to stay sober. I mean, it helps, right? We want to regulate your nervous system and we want to calm down a little. But that's not the end goal for women. Calm down. If you tell me to calm down, them are fighting words. That's not the end goal. The end goal is to become someone who trusts her own signals, including anger. Because if you keep overriding your anger, you will keep overriding yourself. And when you override yourself and abandon yourself long enough, you look for other areas to help you escape. So in closing, you're not too angry. You're just finally clear. Being angry doesn't make you broken. It makes you human. It's okay to sit in your shitty diaper. It's fucking allowed. Come talk to me or someone you trust, or join a She Recovers meeting. Vent it out. We don't want you to get diaper rash. One of my favorite things Tommy Rosen says is, don't go into the shitty negative, neighborhoods in your mind and stay there alone. right? Don't go there and stay there alone. So I hope this was helpful. Still working on the audio, and I will catch you on the next one.